started early, so I'll give you 3 minutes until we settle down, and then I will do the proper, what you call it, greetings and introduction. So far I'm scrolling to go through Google and searching for inspiration for the 80mm Scenic base. So sit back, guys, and settle in. I will browse and search. Ah, this one is mine, huh? And this one's too. Those are my bases on cults. I would like to do something similar, but keep the head fresh from like the inspiration. Oh, this one's mine too. Let me check technical stuff. Alright, everything seems cool, so let's continue browsing. Okay, how is the TikTok? TikTok is ready to... where are we here? What's this? Oh, these are the Chaos Stones, also very cool as a base, but we're not doing Chaos today. But layout wise, it's not bad to have like all those stones, you know, laying on the ground and like, coming from the ground, like half submerged. Oh, these are nice. These are juicy. However, too flat to my taste. We are searching for something raised. Right, guys, say hi who is here in the chat so I can properly greet you. Everyone said hi, say hi. Nope, and nope. So all these bases are like flat. That's my issue with them. I don't quite like flat bases. Look, this is my base too. This is 32mm like goblin architecture. Huh. Oh, 25, but those are nice too. Can you like spot these faces? Like I got inspired from Crash Bandicoot. Ništa. Ništa more. Nope. Alright, let me double check the I have these manglers here somewhere. I just want to check their base. So this is what I did with the mangler squeaks. I don't know if you can see it properly. Oh no. So basically like a flat base with one giant pillar, but alright. I don't know where those pictures are, like from the full. Okay, I guess we are alone with our imagination. Anyway, here's a little preview for you. So I loaded the ghost squig hoppers on the bases which we did yesterday, and this is how they will look like once they are printed. So I'm reporting a very successful print of the riders plus the leader, and now at this very moment all those bases are being printed. So this is for you guys. And now I will delete them. I'll import the 80mm base, and let's play with the layout first. So I will load the base, and then I will load both Morn troll ghouls, or however I can. Troll ghouls, that's the name of them. So it's one and Wailing Fanatic, so these two. And by the way, wait, are you here, bro? I was checking the ruler for Blender and I still don't quite understand that add-on properly, so it's still in a stage of me learning it. So I need to make them way bigger, because those two are already printed. Yeah, this is about right. So I printed, this one is printed with the pillar. So I both made a version with the pillar and without, and printed the one with pillar. So I need to make like a flat point here so I can attach the pillar. And the second troll goal can be, for the lack of a better position on him, like this for now. So this is how I imagine gluing them once it's done, right? So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, because we will not have these models in here, because they will take too much space, and it will like slow the program down, and I just don't want to overburden the Blender. Okay, so our job for today, first thing what we're gonna do, we will decorate this base. And I have one idea. So you two go here and go into hiding, and I have this like stair terrain which I did not finish, but we can continue using it by importing. Yes, this is all right. So it's called stairs complete template. Stairs complete template. So that can be loaded onto this base. Make it a little bit smaller, and hello Elia, good evening, bro. So this pillar can be on a side like this, So we have like free space to make it bloody epic, like the whole base, so we can go really wild with a placement of them. And we can even make it, oh fuck, we can even make it like smaller. So we'll cut the bottom later. Maybe something like this, right? So all these like unused part down will be cut, and the pillar can be like here. Notice how laggy it is, because it already have 23 million triangles, so it's 69 million polygons on the screen right now. Damn. Yeah, this is kind of nice. Alright, you two go into hiding. So we save some RAM space and import a few round pillars. So yeah, they're located in the Skaven folder. Skaven, where are you? Here. Ruined, and it's called Ruined Double Arch. Yeah, Ruined Double Arch it is, here. So... Oh, it's too big. Let's like resize it down and like make it supporting these stairs. Something like this. But maybe so we can like joint them later. Oh no. Yeah, this is cool for now. And now let's fetch a round pillar. Round pillar. Set origin to geometry. And where is shape flat? And I would place this other pillar somewhere here. So it's supporting the stairs from the other side. Something like this. And I would like delete this other whaling fanatic. So we just use one for now. Like the ideal place would be down here, but then it's not connecting to the base, so nope, not this one. No. Okay, let's work with what we have. Probably and rotate this arch pillar on the other side. Like this. and move it further inside so it supports. Or we probably need to make it smaller so it fit nicely to the base. Yeah, so smaller stairs, smaller everything. Now it's kind of better. However, still need to rotate it here. And we have a space to move it. Alright. This is nice. And this fella will be... oh, it's too far. Hey wait, hey mate, I was talking to you a few minutes ago that I was trying the ruler add-on for the blender. I still not quite understand it. Or it's not that I don't understand it, it's that it's not correctly like converting the measurement, so it's in inches and I would appreciate it in centimeters, so I still need to work on that. However, okay, this doesn't matter. Let me delete him. And we leave the flat surface on here so we know where to place it, so it still has its what you call it, space. Now we can probably move the stairs a bit down here so we have them a bit up front. Okay. Now I would fetch a few rocks in here to support it, and maybe do the third arch in here. Like this. Yeah, we can fill the gaps with the rocks. This is kind of nice. You can go a bit up. Let's save it, because I like what we are doing. What we are doing now. So let's see all the rocks in here. All right, this pillar needs to be gone. Well, we have a few like rock piles, so we can start filling the gaps here. All right. How about... so I want to seal all the gaps and fill all these cavities here. So probably also move the bricks which we sculpted and like, place them somewhere here. Now this base is gonna be big, so I will need to print it hollow, because it would like eat so much resin, and it's gonna be heavy, and we don't want that, right? Or not even the bricks, but rocks will be better. And I will deal with the cutting later. So we'll trim everything down. Yeah, and I will put skulls in here and like decorate it. Let's save it. Guys, I can already tell you that this is gonna be a nightmare when it comes to merging it all together, so Blender will have like absolute batshit crazy time merging it. But it is what it is, right? And the tool needs to obey. Maybe I'll rotate it this way. And now we have an opportunity to use some of the army assets, such as these wailing moons. Which we did not use yesterday. And maybe make this rock bigger. That's nice. And copy one on this side too. So we have all the gaps sealed. Backboss rank, I think I'm gonna go download the slicing program. Which one? Cheeto box? If you have resin, like a resin printer, then I really recommend Cheeto. If I learn anything though, I'll let you know. Alright. Sounds good. Now let's merge this nightmare of polygons. I think we sealed all the gaps, so let me hide all these. And also this brick. Phew. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. Cheers, magnesium printer. Oh man, water. You have to outsource to friends. I mean, worst case scenario, you can ask them to pre-support that for you. So they should know. If they're printing regularly, they should know how to do it. Cheers, bro. Okay. Let's start merging this nightmare. Alright, so what do we start first with? Shall we do the rocks? Yeah, start with the rocks. That worked. That's excellent. This worked. This is nice. This worked. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I don't want to say anything, guys, but so far we are off to a good start. That worked. Alright, that worked. Holy shit, it's working! But our joy will be short-lived because now we're gonna go into the pillars. Oh, and also we need to... I forgot about this. This is a big cavity, so put this like chunk of rock here. Thank you, bro, for follow. So this fat cavity needs to be filled. Something like this. Yeah, it worked. Cool. All right, It's time for saving our progress. Whew. Alright, let's merge the stairs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Of course, okay. So, as I was expecting, this caused an error. And first let's try what we got. So, stairs merge did not work. Let's try the pillar. Oh no, okay. Did not work as well. Let's try this pillar. At least one should work. Hopefully. Good luck. Oh, you are here. Yeah, yeah. You are my bringer of fortune. Yeah, but these pillars are problematic in general because they have like too many like spiky polygons, or I don't know, for the lack of the better word. So yeah, you see, it's not working. Oh, I know maybe why. Because there's a lot of... Okay, I understand now. So we hide these and start filling the cavities from this point. Because there is a lot of cavities which needs to be filled. Okay, let's start with this rock, and then we'll copy it here. I mean, we don't need to care about repetition because this will be obscured by the pillars. So yeah, no need to care for that. So here, and also here, and maybe make it bigger and move it forward a bit. Yeah. Alright, so we have the cavities taken care of. Let's merge these. Okay, this worked. So the apparently low polygon rocks are not causing troubles when it comes to merging. So problematic are those high polygon pillars. What? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, and here is the cavity here? No. Okay, let's try. Before I merge the stairs, I need to file them down, because later that will be problematic for sure. And in fact, I will cut the rocks as well at this very stage, so I can. Yeah, guys, fingers crossed. Yeah, okay, cool, it worked. That's cool. Now let's let us cut those rocks. Oh, okay. All right. Now we have an important merge ahead of us, and that is merging the stairs with the rocks. What is this? Is the cavity here? Yeah, so here's the cavity. We need to get rid of that. Fetch this rock. Okay, cool. And there should not be more cavities. So major fingers crossed. No. Ooh. Ooh, that's a nasty error. Fucking blender. Alright, let's fix the issues here. So these might be problematic because a few spiky polygons are protruding through the what you call it, stairs. Okay. Attempt number 2. No. Are there cavities? God, I hate this. Yeah, there might be. Yeah, it seems like there is a lot of... Yeah, a lot of... what you call it? Cavities here, which are causing problems. Where are you? Stairs. So let's merge this big chunk of rock. And we shall fill slowly all the cavities. See, I did not notice that. Alright, this worked. And we'll have to do it on this side as well, because there was like a big cavity here. You see? You see this little cave? That might be problematic. Merge. Worked. Cool. Now let's cut the rocks once again. And as every sculpting stream, now it's time to bitch about incompetence of Blender as a tool, because this is something which sculptor should not be dealing with. I mean, if any developer is watching this stream, guys, please fix it. It's not cool. It's really demotivational. Fucking hell. Not at all. It's not working in this way. So again, we have a bunch of rocks here, and maybe... Huh. Let's do the X-ray mode. Maybe we'll be wiser. So no, all the rocks should be... Ah, no. Okay, maybe I discovered something. So grab this rock and fill all the cavities in here. Is there always zero cavity tolerance? Yeah, unfortunately it is. And the thing is that nobody, like in Blender tutorials, nobody will tell you this. I literally had to find a solution through the trial and error, because it's just like nobody will tell you. Because like the animators and the sculptors for the game and 3D artist doesn't have to deal with it because their way of sculpting is predominantly smoother and lower polygon models, and they're working with textures, so for them it's not issue. But for us, miniature sculptors or sculpting miniatures which will be printed and used for a tabletop, yeah, it sucks. It's really problematic. Okay, let's try attempt number 5, I guess. No. Jesus. Corns, balls. Maybe this little tiny piece is obstructing it. And you might be asking that why are we doing this, and if we cannot just join them via join function. The answer is yes, if you want to print it like whole. But this is, think of it, it's an 80mm base, and it's gonna be super heavy, and I don't want to like overburden my printer, because it's like, imagine 80mm, it's like round this, it's gonna be really big and heavy. So what is the chance that it will be printed correctly? Like almost zero, because there will be for sure warpages. Alright, let me try approach number 2 via boolean function, manual boolean function, and choosing fast as a way to boolean it. So we basically merge these two together, and now we'll test it out, because this always works at the first glance. However, when you test it out, you will realize that it does not. So now I don't know, is it working? Guys, I think it worked. Holy shit, it worked. I did it. I don't know. Wait. This seam line... No. I think it did not work. Even though on this part it looks like it worked, but it did not. Let's do a Cheeto box test. So export this base. We can call it base test 80mm. And run our cheat box, and now we'll know right away if it's worked or not. Okay, so this is our base. Let's try to hollow it. Look how big it is. Yeah, well, it absolutely did not work, because I already see... You see these pools here? This gray area, this dark blue / gray area means that it cannot be printed hollow, and there will be a lot of cavities. And in fact, there will be a lot of cavities on the stones as well. So not even merging of all those stones worked, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's do another test. So we go all the way back into our merging. I'm really curious if all like miniature sculptors in Blender are having the same issues, or is it just me? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So let's just hypothetically export this, just a rocky base. Where is it? Base test, rock. Okay, saved, cool. Now, open it here and hollow it. Start. Yeah, so this is the problem. Oh, it's not. Actually, it's... Alright, this is good. So we have the pile of rocks which is hollowed. That's a good news. So now we just need to figure out the stairs. But why? Should I do it from the scratch? Because if we did not merge the stairs, there is no chance that we're gonna merge the brick arches. Alright, let's give it a test. Because now I'm thinking that if I'm looking at it from this angle, the base is not that tall. So maybe in the end, the resin spent will not be that much. But what troubles me is the actual weight of the printed base. That might be an issue. Alright, so at least some good news is that I was able to merge this brick pillar with the rocks. So we have something that's cool. Now let's try to do it with the other brick arch pillar, and merge it with a pile of rocks here. So at least you never knock your mini over. Yeah, but imagine all the weight of the resin. Okay, this didn't work. If we weight it, like Cheeto Books will tell us how much eventually it's gonna weight. But it's easy gonna be 300 grams, which is a lot for a model. How about, because on the arches, what is problematic are those individual bricks here, right? What I'm looking at right now is some of the pieces which we did. No. We'll brute force it our way into it. So we're gonna figure it out. Guys, we're not giving up. I want this base and I will have this base. Come on. Work! You got scared away. Alright, no and no. So, wait, what do you think? Alright, let's try to merge this one. If one side worked, there should be option for the other side as well. Come on. So we managed to merge this one. The middle one was problematic. Stand your ground or base in our case. That's correct. Never give up. Alright, let's test the merge. So the thing is, how you know in Blender if you merge the geosets correctly, you go into sculpt mode and just pick a random brush, like for example this blob, and go into the seam or the merge line where these two models merge and try to go over both of them, and let's see if you can now smooth it out. If you are able to smooth it out like this and you don't have any seam line, that means that the merge went perfectly. So in our case it worked, which is great. So alright, we're making progress, that's cool. We're making progress, that's cool. So we have 2 pillars and a pile of rocks merged. So what is now causing troubles is this one. Now I might try to replace it with round pillars, or maybe just rotate it 180 and try to merge it from this angle. Guys, have you watched the newest episode of House of Dragon? We'll be watching it tomorrow, me and my wife. So I'm hoping it's a good season finale. Now I read the book, so I know what is supposed to happen. The question is if it's gonna happen in the series or not. And this Thursday will be the Alien movie, 6th, so actually tomorrow. I'm gonna see that. That looks awesome. I'm a huge fan of Alien franchise. I enjoyed Prometheus too, despite many people were like disliking it. I like it. It was a nice filler to an explanation to this. You know what? This is the back side, so this one should like. It does not necessarily need to be that much detailed. So we can maybe put our scatter wall, piece of scatter terrain. So scatter, where is scatter wall small, number 1, and try to merge it over there. No, I still haven't seen season 1 yet. Well, go for it, mateys. I recommend it, it's awesome. Well, the second season is kinda slow, but it's still worth of watching, definitely. It's still an awesome fantasy series. I'm curious if they will like hold up to the book. Because no, this fucking sucks. Let us fetch a round pillar. So our pillar crumbled. Where is? Am I blind? Here it is. So we can maybe place this on the back side, or we do something really wild and scenic and army thematic. So let's see what we can do. Thank you for the follow. Same, was worried it will quality drop like Game of Thrones, just stop like the Witcher series will. Yeah, Witcher, like Witcher series, that is a sad story. It's so sad how they like bastardize such wonderful franchise with very very poor script writing. I mean, damn, that was bad. I mean, the only reason why I was watching it is like purely because Henry Cavill's performance, because he's amazing Witcher. But we didn't even finish the third season, me and my wife. We did it for like third or fourth episode, but that at this point it was unwatchable. It was so boring. Yeah, it freaking sucks. And the sad thing is that you know the books, right? And it's if you see how it's like absolutely deviating from not just the lore itself, but from the idea itself. That's terrible. Hello, Chickinator. I'm good. You? I have this Chinese, what is it called? It's a balsam, or what you call it? Salve. And I'm addicted to the smell, it's awesome. I'm actually smelling it before lifts. This is what my coach taught me to do. And now I'm addicted to it. Because it's like widen your like nose, and you have the feeling that you are breathing more efficiently, which can be true to some extent. Oh, you were biking, that's cool. That is awesome. Were you like forest biking, or like on the roads? We are wasting so much fucking time on this merging stuff. Jesus, corns balls, why are we doing it? This is like so... fucking hell. If this is not gonna work, then we try the round once, and if that is not gonna work, screw it, I will like... what you call it? Retexture the rocks so they are more detailed, and I will carve stuff there. I watched The Witcher and still enjoy it. I haven't read the books though. So you watched it all, like up till the end of the third season? First season was, I think, awesome. It's better than good. Saying it was good, it does not do it justice. Second season was worse. However, I still kind of enjoy it. And the third season was crap. I did not enjoy it at all. But the series ended, right? Or is it still going? You know what I'm looking forward when it comes to series? I'm looking forward for the Harry Potter series. Like, Harry Potter is one of the fantasy franchises which I was like on board since I was a kid, basically. And I really do enjoy it. So hopefully this time I can enjoy it with my kids. And good news is that Jake and Rowling is like working on it. So that's gonna be cool. Wait, I have too many things selected. This is not gonna end well. So this is insta failure. Because I by accident select 4 things. So stairs, And base also, that's bad. I would shit my pants literally if that works. So, as expected, it did not. So, put this. Okay, just two things and try it. Tiger Balm is also. Yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah, of course. Yeah, look, it's Tiger Balm. It's Tiger Balm. Literally, it's called Wild Tiger, and it's awesome. Only on the road along the sea. I don't have any off-road bike, but I would like to give it a try someday. Yeah, definitely do it. It's awesome, but pick a road which is not like too steep uphill, because that will quickly kill your joy. Well, I really cannot merge this. You know what? Fuck this, and I'll try one more thing, and if not, we're gonna be like resculpting it. So I'm going to my terrain collection and going into arches, and I'm going to brick arch small. That should be where it is. So terrain name arches brick arch small here. It's number 1. Are you sniffing moon sugar? No, it's, as Wade said, it's Tiger Balm. So my coach recently showed me this, so I started sniffing it before every lift because it will like widen your, what you call it, like the sinuses. Basically it will like allow you to breathe more freshly, and it smells so nice. So I'm sniffing it. But it's healthy, it's nothing to be worried about. And it's nice to apply it on sore muscles as well, so it's like the cooling, it has this cooling effect. Okay, so we have our brick arch in here. Probably I will make it larger. Hello Tetrahydracon! The Hornet is mocking you. Could be. So if this works, I consider it a minor victory. So give it a try. I didn't think it could work that way, still working for everything. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like predominantly, when it comes to like smelling it, is a psychological effect, because it just smells nice and it allows you to, since it's kind of like, it's not chili, how to like name it in English, it's fucking hell. Okay, it's written here, for the symptomatic relief of muscular aches and pains. Insect bites, mosquitoes bites, itching. Menthol, yeah, that's what it's like. So it's like mint, and you have this feeling of being like icy, so it's nice. And of course I was googling it because I'm paranoid and kind of hypochondriac. And yeah, I learned that it's really healthy to. It could not harm you, so I will not spread any like misinformation. But literally, if you will smell it, if you keep smelling it, nothing bad can happen to you, which is fine. All right, we did it. It worked. That's cool. So now let's do the trimming here. How many polygons do we have? 4 million. Sorry. Oh, we have 12 millions because we have 4 million triangles. Okay, let us. Ginger? No, it's mental. Elia, there will be 5 seasons of Witcher, but Lime Hearthstone. I heard it, but I heard that it's getting cancelled. Yeah, Chicken After said, I don't think it will even finish The Witcher at this point. Kyle was a big part of for me. Yeah, but I read somewhere that it's getting shelved or cancelled, so I don't know if it's true or not. And after... So tomorrow we'll watch the last episode of House of Dragon 2. And then we're gonna start with The Boys. And that is I'm looking forward to. Damn, that is awesome. We'll give it a try. People will take me for a madman. What this tiger ball? Yeah, try it. It's nice. Doesn't really matter, I guess. What? Why is this not working? Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I was testing it. Why it's not working? Guess we have a problem. Somehow this lower pillar yeah, looks like a turtle. You're right. It's the head. It's like a brick turtle. Okay, I fixed it via choosing the fast option. So, all right. Okay, let's try to merge these problematic stairs one more time. Now, I want this base to be like a very, like a diorama. Definitely, because it will be a base for 2 giant miniatures. Come on. Fuck off. Fuck off. Alright. Yeah, damn. What I can do, however, is try to at least try to merge rocks with a base, and we'll do the test check in Cheeto box. Okay, let's try if this will merge. Ugh. It should be. If this merge, at least I can print it partially whole, so I can dig holes from the bottom. No. So this does not work as well. Maybe we need to go deeper. No. Now that is weird why it's not working, because it was supposed to work. Let's try it via manually merging it with union and fast function. So let's see now. Come on, alright. Let's do the test. And select dynamic topology. Okay. Yeah, it worked. Cool, 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 cool. Yes. Yeah, I consider it as a minor victory. So let's save our progress here. And export this base as base test. How do you know what could cause texture failure? I don't understand. I don't understand either. I'm just guessing because nobody will tell you. It's like not a single guide for this. I'm guessing that it's cavities. This is the main issue. So if you have like a teeny tiny cavity in it and you're merging two geosets, that will like corrupt it and it basically fails. And B is when you have for example, this texture with the spiked polygons, and if they are overlapping with each other, they can create very little cavities which are not visible. So that might cause it, but it's just my guess based on observation. I would appreciate if anyone would explain this to me, so I can like avoid it in the future and I can learn how to work around it. Or I would appreciate developers of Blender to fix it. That would be like the ideal, because we are losing so much time in here. Because if this worked as it should be, this base should be done by now, and we should be sculpting something else. All right, let's test what is gonna be in Cheeto Box, how it's gonna look like. So where it is? Open base test here. So we loaded in the slicing program. Now hollow it. So hypothetically, if we just work with this, which should okay, this is, yeah, so all these, what you see like dark blue will be printed, full, not hollowed, but this could be printed nicely. Now let's check if I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. Okay, so that is cool. So we partially can print it hollow. So it's like a very minor victory. But if I want to do it here on the stairs, it will fail. Or maybe not. Maybe actually not. So it's not that bad. Alright, cool. Yeah, so now let's decorate the rest of the base. We will place some skulls. Skulls and other stuff. Is the diggity hole for the rest to... Is the diggity hole for the resin to drain when printing? Yeah. So I prefer bigger models to be printed hollow because you save a lot of resin by doing it, and also you make the big model very light and more durable, ironically, because it's lighter, and if it's hollow and by any accident you will drop it on the ground, it will not break. But if you print it full, if you like hypothetically drop this base on the floor, it will like shatter like glass, because resin is very brittle. It has actually similar structure to glass, so it breaks and creates these little shards which are really sharp, because it's breaking on the layers. So I told you a story of how I almost lost an eye when I was like scraping resin from my models, right? I posted it on Instagram on the New Year's Eve. So sharp, for those who don't know, I was cleaning my Colossal Squeak print, and I was not printing it whole back then, and as I was scraping the resin, so part of the... I overcured the model, so that was my fault. So it was really brittle, and I was like scraping it with a knife, and I did not wear glasses. And what happened is that like small shard of resin, sharp as glass, like flew right into my eye and scratched my retina, and I was bleeding really badly from the eye. So luckily I was able to like locate the shard and pull it out with a cotton Q-tip, and my friend is an eye surgeon, so he basically navigated me through this whole process, because there was like two options: only like go to AR and let the doctors pull it out, but it will be like much later, or try it myself. So I was really fortunate to pull it out, but my eye was like bleeding really badly. I was like a waterfall of blood literally coming out of my eye. It was not nice, but luckily all ended up good, and my eyesight was not damaged. But it was like a painful lesson for me. Learned that I need, since that I'm always wearing glasses when I'm scraping my models. It could have ended really badly. And one would say that making terrains or working with models, it's safe, right? Well, yes and no. And I also cut myself really badly many times when I was like working with X-Acto knife or box cutter knife. So even though I consider myself very like handy with knives, I'm still cutting myself quite often. So just a few stones and rocks here and there, and I will also like anyway cover it with the sand and gravel. It's just for the other people when they will be printing this, so it's not gonna be that shallow. or empty, or how do you call it, bleeding from the eyes. It sure is surprising. Yeah, look, it was a lot of blood. And in that video, which I posted, it's actually, if you scroll my reels all the way down on my Instagram, so I posted it on the year end, and it's 2-part reel. So one was like, no, actually I posted both of them at the same day, and I attached a picture within that reel of how my eye looked like, and it's not nice. It was not nice. I was lucky that Instagram did not flag it. And it was healing like not that fast, so it took almost a week for the eye to like fully recover. But still, imagine like getting uncured resin in your eye. Luckily I did not have that one, but that could have been even worse if you think about it, because resin is really nasty stuff to work with. And I can imagine the damage, the possible damage with that could cause. I have no idea how would you even like get it out of your eye, like when it's liquid. And when we are like talking about the eyes and injuries, of me from the age of 7 to 15, I was like playing water polo professionally. We were playing the first national league. I was playing for Slavia, UK, and during one of the matches, one of my how to say it, like sports mates or teammates got kicked in the eye in the water, and as he was climbing out of the pool, his eye was like split. I kid you not, he was split into two. So he got kicked in the eye by presumably a opponent sharp nail on the foot, and he like literally split his eye into two. And it was not painful for him. Juro Krupa was the name of the guy who had this unfortunate injury, and ironically it was not painful for him. Like, it was an unpleasant sight for us, and he never knew like what happened, but he was rushed to the ER, and they had to like patch his eye, like they were sewing with a needle and the stitches the part of his eye, and that I believe must have been really nasty. Imagine someone like sticking needles into your eye and sewing it. What the fuck? That is not a nice thing to imagine. I expect that you still were calm enough to help yourself. Well, I wouldn't call it that I was calm. Let's just call it I was not panicking that much, but I was freaked out. If my friend haven't had to pick up the phone, the eye surgeon, then I would panic. I would have to go to ER, but luckily he navigated me. So it's actually a nice trick. What he taught me is that you will, if you have a sharp object in your eye and you are not able to like flush it out, you should like put a cotton, how to say it, like this cotton Q-tip. You have to like somehow stretch your eyelid so you can like stick it in, and you just gently turning it, rubbing it until you catch the object. And I was really fortunate that I did it like within 5 minutes maybe. So it took me a couple of tries. And it was like 1 millimeter big, very sharp shard of resin. What? Do yourself a test. If you have any like resin print and you overcure it, try to shatter it like into smaller pieces, or just try to break it and see how sharp these parts are. You will be mind blown how sharp they can be. So yeah, even though that this is like just a hobby, quote unquote, you still need to be careful. And as I mentioned, like cutting is like the chapter on itself, like with the knife. There will be some nice dreams tonight. Well, enjoy. Like, I have a lot of friends who are doctors, and they are telling me stories from their practice, and some of them are really like horror inducing. Like, one of my doctor friends, he's like a surgeon on a ER, and he's on traumatology, so he's literally like sewing fingers and cut off hands on emergency. And usually like he told me like 98 to 99% of all his patients are drunk henchmen. So working with the saws, you know, and he's stitching their body parts back together. And one time he told me a story. I don't know if I can tell it here, but it's funny because it has like a happy ending. I don't know if I can tell it. Like, do you want to hear it or not? Tell me if you want to hear it. That might be horrifying, but it's actually funny because it ended up well. So let me know in the chat who wants to hear this. I'm still crackling on it to this day. I'm here for it. Alright, so one day he was called on the emergency because like a babushka or grandma had an axe sticking out of her head. Like literally like axe. And what happened is that her beloved husband, Dedushka or grandpa, was drunk as hell, and he asked his babushka to hold the tree branch while he was like planning to chop it off with an axe. So as he was drunk, he slammed the axe into babushka's head, and luckily, good for it was a miraculously nothing like. They saved her like without the, how to say it, like without any damage. So it did not like damage the brain. It was like everything was, it's cracked the skull, but brain was intact. So my friend just like patched her up, take off the axe, and everything was alright. But what strikes me funny is just like when I imagine it, like the drunk old man was planning to cut the tree branch, and he just smacked the axe into his wife's head. That's fucking hilarious. Like, what kind of idea is this? Like dead drunk and doing woodwork. Just a flesh wound. Yeah. Again, I'm laughing because everything went well and no serious damage was caused. It was a miracle. But if you just imagine it, guys, imagine it. And she just asked, he was telling me that the babushka grandma was like silent, like not complaining, and just a pure, like the image that the like literal axe was sticking out of her head was like absolutely like not comical but weird, you know. She was not like in pain or like she took it like a champ. Nothing but a scratch. Yes. Like here in Slovakia, we have a prevalent, like raging alcoholism here. Like we are first class drinkers here, and it's like people doing stupid shit when they're drunk. Like I'm glad that I don't drink at all. Because but what is like more disturbing and not funny is that the other cases which he had, like majority of them are like people who are in work, like these guys like henchmen, like guys who work and they're like dead drunk and they chop off their fingers and their hands, and it's just because they're drunk. So there are like no checks performed on the job site, which is like, it's concerning if you think about it. And he told me that it's really frustrating for him as a doctor to like spend like multiple hours during the surgery, you know, because you have to like connect the nerves and everything, so you really need to like, it's a hard work to patch someone up. So hypothetically he could like save a lot of hands and fingers if you sew, for example, a chopped off finger. If you do it correctly, there is like very high chance that you will like recover, so the nerves will heal and you will be able to use your finger 100%. However, what he told me that these people like do not stop drinking and he will like neglect, because he told them what to do, right? So you need to take care of your wound. Obviously, you need to like sanitize it, and you know the drill. Like just take care of it. And they just don't give a shit about it. So next day they go and get drunk again, then they forgot what they are supposed to do, and so they are losing their fingers just because that. And yeah, I can imagine how frustrating it is for the doctor. It's like, imagine like you are painting miniature for someone, and the first thing, even if it's commission, you are paid for it, doesn't matter. So you paint a very nice model or sculpt a very nice model, you will hand it to someone, and that idiot would just smack it on the ground and damage it right in front of your eyes, right? So what kind of feeling you should get from it? So it will, even though when you are paid for it, you would be like angered and disappointed that you almost like, not almost, that you waste your time doing something like this. Welcome back, Wade. I wonder if he has regulars. You know, this is a good question. I need to ask him. Actually, I'm interested in that too, that if he has some like reoccurring patients. But I think, well, I might be wrong, but when you like lose your finger, you are not able to work on, how to say, on a like laborer's job, because you cannot operate machinery with missing finger. Well, I guess it depends what kind of finger you're missing. If it's just a pinky, well, maybe, but if you lose your thumb, well, made goodbye, good luck with doing something. Like imagine not having a thumb and you use your hand, how terrible it would be. I don't even think it's possible to work, to be like normal without it. Wait. Oh, it's stairs. I lost. Which one was it? Okay, so I was stalking and I lost the track of what we are supposed to do. Yeah, so we're working on a base. What is this? This is... Oh, it's called a cube. So... And here in Slovakia, we have basically we can call it a free healthcare. So everyone should be treated, because it's a mandatory for you to pay at least some like basic healthcare. If you're not paying it, you will be sanctioned, so everyone is paying that. So whatever happens to you, like, you basically get treatment for free in hospital, and that includes the ambulance and all that stuff. So many people are misusing it, and yeah, then that's why our like healthcare system is overburdened. So for example, they are calling ambulance for the drunk homeless people all the time. So there is some like drunk homeless on the street and someone calls him an ambulance, so they had to like call police, and police has to like literally help them escort him because he's violent and aggressive, and help them escort him to the hospital. Then they have to like treat him. The homeless man does not want to be there, so he's fighting, and the healthcare personnel needs to treat him. So it's wild. It's wild. So 80 millimeters, what? Stairs, base, and export. So yeah, we created a nice base. It's gonna be awesome. Now let's check how the models will look on it, shall we? So we are into whaling troggles. So pillar, this one. Hey Core, same in Switzerland. The health insurance is going through the roof. Yeah, you're right. I think it's in like many Europe countries. I mean, I still consider it way better than like having no or paid healthcare, because that is wild. However, there should be some middle ground for it. Because if you like really need some kind of medical intervention, so for example some important doctor checkup, if you're not paying additional fees, you will wait a month to get your turn. Alright, so let's hypothetically, this is already printed along with the pillar. So he can be on this, and let's fetch one more. Which one was it? Whaling Fanatic, right? I think it was a great health system. So what kind of, enlighten me? Is it for free or is some middle ground? Well, technically you cannot. I cannot call it like free healthcare because it's paid from our taxes. So there's a mandatory cut from taxes, which is going to the. It's either you pay it from the employment, which is like mandatory, or you pay it by yourself, which is also mandatory. So one way or another you are paying it, and it's not much. It's about 120 euro a month, and yeah. Myself, I'm going to private facilities because as a like powerlifter and guy who I'm using PEDs. I shall not call it abuse because I am at a very, very little doses, baby doses. Anyway, so I pay for, we have this company called Medirex. They are like a private health company. So for a little fee, I pay for blood work, like along with hormones and lipid panel. I paid like 70 euro, which is like ridiculously cheap if you compare it, because you just order your checkup on the internet, you choose the facility, you choose the time, you just go there, instantly go inside, they will like take your blood and you get the results on the very same day or the day after. And yeah, for 70-75 euro it's really cheap. And also you can get, like, for example, echocardiograph, so EKG for the heart, for like 50 or 60 euro instantly without the queues. Because if you want to go to a normal doctor, you would wait months. So I'd rather pay a small fee and get it done. Because I'm having blood works every 2 to 3 months, just to monitor everything. Just to be sure. Singapore. Damn, that'll go. Thank you, bro. It was a long day. Alright, so both of these fellas are printed. So all things which we are missing is this base, which I will print tomorrow. Now the bases for the small guys, which are on the thumbnail of this stream, are being printed right now, and they should be done till the morning. So immediately we're jumping into this one. Let's change the color to see to ghostify them. And guys, if you have Blender, I recommend you to download the custom matte caps, which are basically like a textures of how you see your model, so you can customize it according to your view. There are a lot of them, and they are for free. Yeah, for example, this one. This is like a nice ghastly. You can even get ones which is, for example, like this green or is bronze. Like, this is cool. I would need to know how to like differentiate the various geosets, so I can like apply matte cap specifically on the particular one, because I would love to show you how this looks like with, for example, brown matte cap, and these two with the ghastly ones. But hey, it is what it is. I will take a screenshot and I'll post it on Instagram tomorrow, because that looks nice. Where are we? NG Universal Healthcare, meaning the public health system and mandatory health insurance is funded by the government. Patients can access care in public facilities with ease. Yeah, I'm here, but public healthcare is not free. That looks great. Thank you, Macrophage. The hospitals have to compete for the patients, so the medical bills are not like in the example US where you pay thousands of USD for everything. Yeah, here it's like if you're going with the standard mandatory healthcare, you get everything basically for free. So we paid, for example, for each of our child delivery. We booked a doctor, so I paid like 400 euros for that. So, and a VIP stay, so my wife can be in a room by herself with a TV, and actually very nice establishment, so kind of modern, and it looks nice, very nice, like a hotel. So it was like 17 or 20 euro a day, so that was like for 7 days it was 140 euro, I guess, and then 400 for the doctor, so it's like it's really cheap, and all the treatments and everything was like top notch. I cannot complain. In France we are lucky concerning healthcare. I think in Europe, I can say that it's like universally good. Yeah, almost every country has like at least some like similar. Wait, yeah, it has a good sides and bad sides, but it's overall it's good. I agree with the system here. Again, if I want something fast, I pay a small fee for like a custom check or custom treatment, and it's nice. Or for example, when you need to go to your like a local doctor, hard to say it, like the universal doctor, which is like non-specialist for whatever, I don't know. So it's a lot of people every day, so you're waiting literally hours until you get your turn. But for 15 euro, you can call day before and they will take you in the afternoon, and you have like specific time. So again, like I'd rather pay 15 euro and go instantly than rather to lose 6 hours waiting in a waiting room with a bunch of sick old people. My friend actually lives there. When she got pregnant, she signed up somewhere, and hospitals actually reached out to her offering best deals, and they were open for negotiating a price. Oh, that's nice. house doctor. So what actually we can improve on the base? So this is here on this side, as you can see, there's a space for something. So we may be able to maybe put here one arch going from the other side. So let's bring ourselves a brick arch number 2. Brick arch. In the evenings I have so much trouble to speak because it's right after the workout and it's really excruciating for the nervous system. So my brain does not work as it should be. Morning streams are better, and we will return to them as well after the summer is over and my kids are in school and kindergarten again. So let's probably try to give it here, maybe. Yeah, look, we can place it here without what you call it, without it taking so much space. Maybe a bit bigger. And how about we will merge it with well, yes or no? Oh, probably yes, it looks nice. So you two go here. Let's try to merge it. Maybe put it here. Probably it won't work. But let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Maybe it will serve some kind of like some kind of anchor. And we will be able to merge the stairs as well. I highly doubt it, but we can keep our hopes, right? Come on. Not working? Oh, it worked. I do not dare to check if it's. We'll see in the Cheeto box. We'll see. Alright, let's see how it's with the fanatics. With the wailing troll ghouls. So let's make a screenshot here. Yeah, they will be looking awesome. What do you think, guys? So I'll save it, because I like looking at it. Now, let's go into Cheeto box and test if the base is properly hollowed. Where are you? Here. Come on, where we are here. tiger balm is the shit. Alright, let's check it out. So this seems like it's hollowed. Yeah, until this point. Alright, so yeah, actually good idea to finish the stream by showing you how to hollow a base. So we already I was showing you previously when we were testing it, so let's sing ourselves. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole. Yeah, dig a lot of holes, because we want that resin to flow away. Also try to dig a hole in here in the stairs, so probably, yeah, some places it won't allow us to make a hole, but it's alright, we have already a couple of them. That should be enough, and now I've seen a giant pool here, so change the diameter to 250. Yeah, that should be it for this one. Maybe one more here. Always remember, always you need 2 holes, because one will will still hold the vacuum and the resin will not flow, or the isopropyl will not flow in or out. Okay, cool. Now let's pre-support it. This looks cool. So how do we pre-support such a large base, right? It has to be something like this, not fully vertically rotated, like let's say to 45 degrees. It should be nice. Let's go into columns and choose a middle one and click auto support. Alright, so good. Like, no joke, this is the first time when I see Chitubox properly supporting the base. Because usually when it's like in one piece, it's not putting supports for some reason on this, but now everything is alright, which is great. Alright, and now we just save it into 80 millimeters. Where the hell are you? What am I, blind? Base 1 here. So we can print it, re-support it, and save. Now, hypothetically, if I want to slice it, I will delete this and now reopen it with already pre-supported, well, for the best possible optimization. How about adding some chains and shackles to those walls? Yeah, maybe tomorrow once it's printed, because I have chains are not well printed because they tend to break, but I have these miniature brass chains for the jewelers. Actually, here they are on these little bags, right? And I like to use them. I ordered like 10 meters of them years ago and I'm still using them. So I'm looking forward once this is printed. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Or maybe we can add some. Okay, maybe tomorrow. I'm satisfied with what we got. I just put it on rotate and do the full preview. So just a second, guys. Where are you? Here. So put it here and turntable. This is what we did today. Lovely Scenic stair base for our wailing Troghools. I'll find great work, mate. Hey, thank you, bro. Elia, looks good. Nice. Alright guys, that should be it for today. So as usual, it was a pleasure to me. I had a lot of fun. And despite the fact that Blender was not cooperating as it should be, we managed to do this and I love it. So it's already pre-supported, it's hollowed, so tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna print it or start printing it because that's gonna take a long time, I presume, because it's a large base. This is an 80mm base, so big as this, and it will be tall like this. It's gonna be crazy. Alright guys, so again, thank you very much, and I see you on Wednesday stream. Have a good one.